Cheers, beautiful people. Welcome back to Aged in Oak. My name is John, and let's get to this. We have another two samples that I want to review and give a rating in my kind of new rating system that I'm still kind of beta testing. These samples are sent to me by a wonderful man by the name of Darren Crafton. If you've already seen the other one, if I posted the other one yet, you already know that he's sent me two. Here's another two. I do have another one that I'm going to kind of do all by itself because it's kind of a heater. It's a hazmat, and I kind of want to give it its own time. So if you like watching me, if you turn this thing on and it's like, hey, I kind of like what this guy's doing, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment, share, all that stuff really helps the channel, and honestly, it makes me feel good. I like to know when people like what I'm putting out there, and when they interact, it kind of gives me a little bit of a boost there. So let's get into this. So the first one we're going to be looking at, and I'm going to go ahead and pour this up while I talk, is Heaven's Door Revelation Double Barrel 6-year, coming in at 100 proof. I don't know the particulars. I don't know if he owns it or if he's just got a big share in it. But this is Bob Dylan's label. And I haven't had a whole lot of Heaven's Door. I had one at a friend's house, and I really liked it. So we got that one and that one. And in this one, this is the Remus Master Distiller Experimental Series number 1. This is aged 9 years in, I know I'm going to butcher this name, Seguin Moreau barrels. I'm probably pronouncing the Seguin part wrong, but this is at 107 proof. So let's get this in here and save me a little bit for later, because if these are really good, I want to make sure I can have a little bit of this for another time. All right. So let's see what we got here. Okay, this is a nice color. It's pardon the way I'm going to say it, it's a whiskey color. It's just, when I look at this, I think the color whiskey. All right. So this again is the Heaven's Door Revelation Double Barrel 6-year. Oh, that nose is nice. It's got a light sweetness. I can't really place as far as is it sugary, is it brown sugary, is it caramely? But it's got a really nice nose. I get a little bit of wood. I get a little bit of ethanol. It's not really bad on the. It's not that that knife in the nose when you really stick your nose into something that's really ethanol forward. All right. Oh. Okay. Wow. So I'm going to say that the sweetness that I couldn't pick up on the nose is going to be a little brown sugary. Not so much a caramel. It's got a little bit more than just the sugar going for it. It's got a little bit of a darkness to it, and maybe that's the molasses that shows up in brown sugar. But wow, that's a really nice nose. Okay, second sip, even better. The vanilla really pops on that second sip. Wow. Okay, now I will say the finish. There's not much on the finish. I don't get the standard heavy oak that you would normally get on a double barrel. course, then again, it just says double barrel. It doesn't say double oak, so maybe that second barrel isn't necessarily oak. But I would think if they didn't call that out on the label, that it's probably oak. It's just kind of down, hangs off for just a couple seconds, and it's gone. So, rating wise, I would say I would give it a thumbs up on the nose and a thumbs up on the palate. So let's mark it there for now. If it doesn't really have much of a finish, I almost kind of want to give it a thumbs down. I want to, if I'm going to spend money on something, I kind of want it to have a little bit of a personality. And don't get me wrong, on the nose and on the palate, it does. But on the finish, there's just nothing really there. I don't think I want to give it a thumbs down because it's not bad. I'm going to give it just an okay on the finish. As far as price and availability, I think we found out that this bottle only comes in the state of Ohio, which I'm in. I can get it for $45, and that's a really good price, especially for a double barrel 6-year. The availability, so I can't just go to my nearest store and get it, but it's not impossible to find. I can get it with about a 45-minute drive. That's not bad. I drive 45 minutes to work. So I'm going to give that a thumbs up. So I would say on the whole, I'm going to give it that 2 thumbs up. It's good enough, and the price is amazing for what you're getting. Would I get a bottle of this? Yeah, I probably would. Let's go on to the next one, which again is the Remus Experimental Series #1. All right. This one's got a little bit deeper, richer color than the Heaven's Door. Actually, a really pretty color. All right, let's get this on the nose. Okay, now this one kind of jabs me a little bit. It's not necessarily high proof. This only comes in at 107, same as like Jack 12 or Antique 107. But this one kind of gives me a little bit of ethanol hit. Pull your nose back a little bit, and it does give a pleasant nose. It's actually a nice nose. I would say mildly sweet, a little. There's a fruit in there somewhere. Can't place it. My best answer would be the fruit's red. I know that it goes across a big spectrum of flavors, but all right. So let's get this on the palate. See what we got. Oh. Okay. Wow. That is really good. Second sip. Okay, the heat comes down a little bit. That second sip is, always tells a better story than the first one does. There's a sweetness. Can't really place a sweetness. Oh, wow. There was it's kind of, imagine if you had a few kitchen herbs and a few kitchen spices and you accidentally spilled them together. This has got kind of a little bit of a mix. There's a little bit of herbal, small amount, a little bit of baking spice. I don't know if it's necessarily baking spices or if it's just spices in general. But and maybe this is due to the Moreau barrels, which honestly I have no clue about the Moreau barrels. I'm gonna have to do some searching on that because I think I like this enough to kind of want to dig into more about what this bottle is. Yeah, I really like this. Okay, so on the nose, I'm going to give the nose a just okay, because where it did have a pleasant nose with my nose further back, when I put my nose in where I normally put my nose, it was a little punchy, and that always kind of makes me automatically just be a little bit of reluctant about what I'm gonna drink. Because when I think of that heavy ethanol, I'm thinking, okay, was this blended really good? Because at 107, for me at least, normally wouldn't get that kind of harsher ethanol on the nose. Now on the palate, I'm going to give this palate that palate a solid thumbs up. It's borderline. It wants to be a 2 thumbs up. It's really close. But for me, when I get that first drink, or that first sip rather, I kind of want it to be a little sweeter. This is just to my flavor profile. I kind of want it to be a little sweeter. So I'm not going to push it into 2 thumbs up territory yet. But it's close. Now the finish is present. The finish is, it's not super long, but it's long enough to enjoy. It's long enough to appreciate. I might get one more sip, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the finish. There is a note on the finish that I can't really identify. And I really wish that I would have done a little bit more homework onto what this Seguin or Segan Moreau barrel is. Whatever it is, I really like what this is given to the pour. Okay, so for what this is, you get the extra wood in that secondary barrel. You get a flavor that I can only say must be attributed to that second barrel. The slight, okay, it's a little drying, which I like. Some people don't like that note, but I kind of like that note, which makes sense. I like black coffee. I like unsweetened tea. I like that drying sensation that it gives on the palate and on the finish. I'm going to give the finish a 2 thumbs up. It's not the best finish that I've had, but it's a really good finish for me. With the nose and the palate and the finish, I'm going to say that we're in solid thumbs up territory, with the possibility of maybe bumping up to 2 thumbs up if the pricing and the availability is good. The pricing on this, for what this is, the fact that it's an experimental thing and it's a finished product, $80 is not unreasonable, I don't think. It's going to be between an okay and a thumbs up. The bad thing is, on availability, I don't think I can get this anywhere around here. And I don't exactly know how available this is. I would assume that it's not very available. And because of that, I kind of give it a thumbs down. So the thumbs up from the price kind of balances out with the thumbs down from the availability. So on the whole, I think I'm going to give the Remus Experimental Series, it's a solid thumbs up. Would I want a bottle of this? Yes. Would I enjoy a bottle of this? Yes. Would I buy another bottle of this? Maybe. If I could find it, yeah, I probably would. This is something I think I might want to keep on my shelf regular. On the whole, these were really good. This was good. This was really good. Again, thank you, Darren Crafton, for these pours. you're awesome. This was part of a sample swap, and I'm really liking this, and I'm really looking forward to the fifth and last sample that I got from him. But yeah, Remus. I'm really kind of liking. I'm really, you know what? Okay, I've already given it a rating, so I'm not going to change it. But maybe on further exploration of this, I might be a little more generous. So okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for sticking with me here. If you like what I'm doing, again, please like, subscribe, share, comment, and until next time, cheers.